Hey, it's Matt Pinfield. It's Fan Pass for 21 Pilots fans out there. It's really cool that we're hanging out with Tyler and Josh on the tour bus. Guys, it's come a long way from those early days in Columbus, Ohio, right? Those early shows. What was the easiest way? How did you get around in those early shows?
Well, it's funny. I actually still call this the van.
Yeah.
I'll go, hey, I'll be out by the van. And then I'm like, no, wait, it's not a van anymore. It's a bus.
Yeah.
So I've always said I think that we could probably create a collage of all of the different vehicles we've traveled in up until now. And we've been on the bus for a couple of months now, and every single time I step on it, I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me right now. We're on a bus. We packed minivans full of stuff. We packed...
Because you guys got to bring a lot of stuff when you play. I mean, those days, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You guys have a lot of gear and equipment.
People think there's just only two people. This is like, we got a couple of guitars, and that's about it. But
No, but I mean, you guys make a big sound in your live show. It's so energetic. You know, the vibe. It's like, obviously, to make everything and recreate the stuff that you write.
Yeah, and we got to keep it interesting too. So
Yeah.
we try to move around as much as possible.
Which is fun. So how do you like the tour bus thing? It's like, there you go. That's like where, basically, you can play video games on there, right?
Yeah. No, we
yeah.
we got a couple of video game options,
Yeah.
which we're not like huge gamers, but sometimes you run out of things to do while you're just driving through the mountains, or something like that. So we got a classic Nintendo 64. We're really big into Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart's cool, man.
And it's what's cool is that all you have to do is like tweet about how much you like Mario Kart, and then people give you Mario Kart gifts and stuff.
That's cool.
At shows.
People come to your shows, right? And they're big fans.
I'll tell you what,
cool.
all of our controllers are people who bring Nintendo 64 controllers. Like, hey, you go, I heard you broke yours.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
How cool is that? That's the great thing about being able to like tweet to people right away. You're going to the city. Oh man, my thing broke. You say something on there. On Facebook or Twitter, and then next thing you know, people are showing up like they're fans and want to give you the gifts, so it's great. Yeah. What about, like, do you guys bring like a bunch of DVDs as well to watch, or do you mostly watch stuff on satellite here? What do you do?
I haven't watched TV in forever, and I haven't really watched a lot of movies either.
Yeah.
But I guess if I do, it's harder to I think it's hard to kind of like get everybody wanting to watch the same thing. So like I'll just go in my bunk and close the thing and watch a movie on my computer. Or something.
That's cool. That's
it's easier to do on the computer.
Yeah, it's easier.
Yeah. And that's it too. But I would just think it's cool. Everybody knows the one big thing about tour buses: never go number 2.
You can't.
On the tour bus,
which blows my mind. So it's like, how can I be driving down the road and like, what if it just like hits me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta go. There's a bathroom.
Just you could feel it here, and then
that's
like.
True.
So I did many times. Rodney's our driver. I just peek in. I was like, Rodney, we got to stop. What are we looking at here? And he's like, we're looking at 20 miles. So I sit in my 20-mile seat, which is right here. This is my 20-mile seat, and I just face forward, and I don't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I don't make eye contact. I just breathe in and out evenly, and I wait for those 20 miles to be up.
That is a tough 20 miles. Though,
It is a long 20 miles.
I mean, the big thing with the number 2 on the tour bus, and I wish they could. That's one thing they should have worked out by now and figured out a way.
You think, right?
But the smell backs up, and that's what people are.
I think is my theory.
Yeah.
Well, because the drivers are also, part of their rental is they maintain the bus and make sure everything's nice and, take out the trash and clean out whatever happens back there. I think that all the tour bus drivers got together.
Yeah.
And they're like, listen, let's tell people that they're not allowed to take number 2 in the toilet. And they'll all believe us because we're all saying it, when really we just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So one of these days we're going to have to test this out and see if it actually, because there's a couple of different flush options back there.
Yeah.
There's like the full flush and then the half flush if you're like eco-friendly and stuff.
Yeah.
What's the full flush for? That's what I want to know, Rodney.
That's it. Hey, Rodney, maybe he knows the tour bus driver who did the Dave Matthews Band thing. And those guys are very eco-friendly, of course.
Yeah.
With that famous story where he went up on the Golden Gate Bridge and unloaded everything that was in the toilet. Yeah. Probably because somebody went number 2 in there. And they're like, I can't take it anymore.
Listen, man, even if you could do it in there, I wouldn't want people pooping in my bus.
No.
So And either way, it's better. You can pee in there. You couldn't pee in the SUV we were driving around.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could, but you pee in a bottle.
Yeah.
We got really good at that.
Yeah.
Peeing in a bottle.
Yeah, and then just making sure you had the top on it still.
Yeah.
That's important.
It's really important.
I'm glad we've talked about like pooping and peeing for the past 5 minutes.
It's very important.
That's what we're all about. Right?
Hey man, it's one of the true things that can be a pain about being on a tour bus. You got a beautiful tour bus like this. So you got the microwave.
Yeah.
You guys, there's some stuff here. You probably got all your
cereal. I mean, cereal, one box of cereal.
Yeah, we keep the box of like off-brand Lucky Charms that we buy because we're not really we're not we're not 30 Seconds to Mars yet. You know, we can't like buy like the real.
So you guys
are
you get the knockoff version.
We have to get knockoff stuff until you know we can decide what production we have on our stage.
Exactly.
Until we're not allowed to pick what production we have on our stage for festivals like this.
Yes.
So 30 Seconds to Mars is, and that's why they get the actual.
They get the real Lucky Charms.
And we
That's right.
we
And
don't.
you get Marshmallow Minis.
It just really represents.
It works though. I mean, it works for you, right? A little different shape.
Yeah, it's a little stiff.
know,
I had some
whatever.
this morning, and it works. I'm full, so it works fine.
But so how many bunks are on this tour? It's 12, right?
12
We
bunks.
got 12, yeah.
Yeah, and it's wild because they're stacked like coffins. That's what we call them.
No,
That's what I call it. Yeah.
You call it a coffin too?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing because
You want to come back there?
yeah. Well, let's go take a quick look. I'll tell you, it's funny. I remember going on the road with Cody and Cambria in Europe, double-decker tour bus, because I'd signed them and they brought me over and I had some time off, so I went and did a bunch of shows with them in Amsterdam and Germany and Switzerland, Italy, and Reading and Leeds, and big festivals in England. And I remember we're driving through the Swiss mountains and I'm asleep, and all of a sudden I wake up and I'm thrown from, because of the mountains are so crazy. Literally thrown out of the bunk. I'm laying in the middle of the floor.
What level were you? Were you like?
All the bunks were on the second level.
Okay.
They were all on the top level.
Yeah.
So I fell there, and then I was getting so much motion sickness. I just went and laid in the lounge area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, because there's nothing holding you in. Like there's not much.
We haven't been thrown out yet.
No,
Never?
I expect to sometimes, because we'll go through the mountains and it's like a crazy twist and turn, and I feel like I'm gonna fall out, but I haven't yet.
Yeah,
So.
that's good.
Well, you got to pick and choose when you search how long it takes for you to get there, and it comes up as this is a 6-hour drive, and it ends up taking you 8 hours.
Yeah.
Then that's just what you sacrifice to not get thrown out of the bus.
Yeah,
if you got a
true.
driver who's wanting to get there in 6 hours, then
Yeah.
you might end up on the floor. You don't know.
Yeah, you do. It's
Right,
not
so-
fun.
Very true.
So this is the bathroom area.
This
right
is the
here.
bathroom,
It's a
yeah.
mini bathroom. Let's show everybody what it is. I'm gonna have you show them.
Okay.
Cool,
Yeah.
Tyler.
This is
Yeah.
You can come on in here.
Yeah.
This is actually. This is the half flush I was talking about. Watch,
Yeah.
it'll just kind of do that. But then the full flush is over here, and this is what I'm thinking. Maybe actually we could try the number 2 sometime.
Yeah. It might work.
Yeah, no,
It's got a little mirror. It's got a.
I brush my teeth in here, but I've yet to wipe my face with this towel because this towel has been hanging here for 3 months.
Yeah, and who knows who used it before?
I just
you.
don't know what when you're on a tour bus full of dudes, and towels can be used for all kinds of things.
Exactly.
We're just gonna
For some motion in the coffin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an important thing.
You
So
never
let's go
know.
back into the show people what the bunks are like.
Yeah.
Guys. This is very cool.
So
You can explain it to them, Tyler. You, Joshua.
well, it looks pretty dismal at first because everything's closed, but
Yeah.
we have a bottle of Febreze. Yeah.
Oh, he's actually.
Mark, you in there?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Hey,
Hey,
dude,
Mark's
how are
in
you?
here.
Mark's in there right now.
This
Say
is-
hello,
this is-
Mark.
How's
This
it
is
going?
Mark. He's
This is a terrible angle for this.
Yeah, you
your
look
face.
good. You look good, dude. You look great.
Yeah,
This is good.
Mark is he runs all of our lights. He does all of our video work
I
as
got
well.
you. I got you.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
but he's also our roommate. So everyone on this bus, in some way or another, has known us for years. So it's
Back in Columbus, which is cool.
Yeah, we
That's
live
great.
together.
Your brother's on the road, Josh?
My brother's here. We
Yeah.
got the roommate and just some close friends.
Very
of ours.
cool. We'll let you get back to your rest, though.
Yeah, but the number
Guys,
one
nice to
rule
meet you.
is
Great meeting you as well, man. Thank you.
The number one rule is you don't pull the curtain without knocking first.
No, you can't.
You
Yeah,
know what I
because
mean?
you
You
just
never
never
know
know what's going on.
You just
Yeah.
don't.
Those towel use, or
Well, yeah, I
there
mean-
might be 2 people in one bunk. I've seen that many a time.
You don't want to wake somebody up.
That's the other thing. I'm sorry about waking you up.
Josh is so innocent.
All right, that's going on. That's good. Thanks for
Goodbye.
doing it, man. That's great.
Let me know how it goes.
All right, there we go. It's a good thing about cell phones. They stream these days.
Yeah, this is my
Yeah.
bunk.
Yeah.
So I picked the second level. I think
Yeah.
it makes the most sense
Yeah.
because you just kind of get to slide in really
Yeah.
easy like that.
Yeah.
But Josh is down on the floor,
This one's
Yeah.
mine here.
which
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
do you
See,
like that?
I love it because here's the thing: is when I wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
I just I'm literally right there,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of just
Show us. You'll roll out. Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
and then I'm
That's
and then
nice.
I'm awake, and I didn't mean
Yeah.
to kick you in.
No,
Usually
no.
there's not a guy there that I kick.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the shin.
Usually there's
because
not,
nobody's
you know.
standing outside your bunk like this.
Usually
like,
there
I
isn't a
don't mind
camera
it.
guy standing in the middle of the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah, we can see him
Usually,
in the mirror,
but sometimes
which is great. But that's cool though, guys. So
It's nice.
So it's basically full with everybody because your merch guys will be on the bus.
We got
your tech, you know what I mean, your lighting, everybody.
Merch
So,
guy, tour manager, drummer,
yeah.
tech, lead singer.
Yeah. There you go.
suitcases.
Yeah.
Suitcases. You got to have a bunk for this.
That's all great.
It's called junk bunk.
That sounds great.
Listen, that's a term that you need to remember.
Yeah.
Junk bunk.
Very cool.
Where are you gonna put your stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go back here. This is very cool. Because what I like about back here, and you have more of your gear. Here's Call of Duty, so you got your Xbox stuff.
Yeah.
Of course.
But what I love back here, I want to show everybody, is that you guys have your computer here and your keyboard, so you can write songs while you're on the road, which I think is.
I'll tell you what. One of the hardest things. Now this back lounge gets clustered over the course of a tour because you just collect different things and gear that breaks and you put back here. But it started out really clean. But what's really cool is the number one thing that was tough for us about traveling around was that we were constantly playing shows, but we were never able to continue creating.
Yeah.
And so now there's today you don't need much money or even need to know much about recording in order to demo out songs and get ideas out.
Yeah. Can you just demonstrate a little bit? Can you show us, man? That'd be cool. If you turn it on and take a seat and just kind of show me what the process would be like for you to be doing that would be very cool.
So turn these guys on. I could have had these all turned on. But
that's all right. We're good.
But no, I think that live music can really inspire an album.
Yeah.
Having been on the road with Josh for a while now, I think that what we're creating now is not so much different that it makes no sense up next to our first album, but at the same time it's changed. It's been influenced. It's been inspired by traveling around and playing in front of people, and in a way that I get to look at our live set and I go, what does this set need?
Yeah.
Song wise, what is us as a band? What kind of song do we need in our back pocket?
Yeah. As you get to feel. Yeah. So you get your password. Well.
Yep. Let me see here. So these are some songs I've been working on. So here's the issue. So I got my hard drive here. It's an external hard drive. Hard drives have a 100% failure rate. Listen, hard drives will fail. So every time you record or create something that you want to save, just know that hard drive in which you saved it at will fail. So save it in 2 different places.
Yeah,
so
back it up.
I record directly onto the hard drive, but anything that I'm working on that I like and I want to make sure that it stays with me, I try to throw up here on the desktop, which saves into this hard drive as well.
Yeah.
There's a hard drive inside the computer.
Yeah.
So I use Logic, which is it's pretty, it's like a more simple version of Pro Tools for sure. But I like to use, MIDI, which is something that's triggering live music, which it isn't like, I can play the strings on here, I can play a bass guitar on here, I can play the drums on here, you can create anything. And it's not that I'm creating sounds in which are going to be on the final album. This is my idea machine.
Yeah.
And I have an idea, I have a song that's sitting here somewhere in these keys, and I'm going to find it, I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to give it the sounds that it needs in order to get the point across so that we have a demo.
That's great. So you'll play us a little bit of something for a second?
Oh man, I don't know if I want to show you what I'm working on.
Even if it's just a few seconds, you can try to show people what it sounds like. Is that all right? Or you want to play something instead on the keys like you would do?
My this interface isn't working right now. Hold on.
There we go. I like that 100% failure rate you were talking about with the hard drives.
Never
you really do have to
it.
back up everything, which is very cool.
Never forget it.
This sounds really cool.
Hold on. I rushed a few things. Hold on.
Hey, that circle thing is something no one ever loves. I don't.
Ever.
That's the worst thing on a computer.
Why isn't this working?
What's going on?
I just gotta figure out.
It's acting up.
Hold on. We'll get it.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Absolutely. We'll get there.
We will get there.
It's cool though. It's once again back here. There's also another system for people to play, like another TV system.
Yeah, or if you want,
TV
you can
DVDs.
play the PlayStation in here too.
Yeah, which is great.
So if the guys in the crew ever wanted to play video games, they could.
So like, while you guys are up there, they can come back here.
Yeah.
Right, but anytime music needs to be worked on, they get the boot.
What's the farthest you guys have driven at one time to get to a show?
Well, the thing with tour bus drivers, they have a certain amount of hours or miles that they can put in at one time legally, which I like because then you know that no one's going to fall asleep.
Yeah, because that you do not need.
Right. So sometimes you need 2 drivers. It's called a co-driver. So you'll fly another driver out. So the first driver will drive as long as he can, and then come either back here and sleep or in a bunk and sleep. Yeah. And then the second driver will take over so that we can really kind of go across the country if we need to. I don't know why this isn't working.
Well, you know.
Oh, here we go.
So we think it's gonna.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
Yeah, we got it.
We're getting there. Cool hanging out with 21 Pilots here. Tyler, Josh, I appreciate you guys having us come in and do it too. It's really cool.
Yeah, this is sweet.
I love this, man. It's just fun, man. It's great hang.
Yeah, okay. This is something I haven't even shown Josh yet. I was working on it last night.
Well, that's cool.
This is the first look. Great. This is just an idea.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds great, man.
So you get to really create anything that you.
I love the way you guys use sounds and you tweak stuff. I mean, it sounds great, man. It's cool. Thanks for showing us that, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's an inside look right there. I don't even show my mom that stuff.
Well, you showed it to us, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Tyler, Josh, thanks for having us in the tour bus and doing this for FanPass and your fans, which is the most important thing out there, and I know how much you appreciate them. So it's great. Vessel's a great record. Looking forward to the next one, too, guys.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So thanks for having me.
Good to meet you, man.
Great meeting you, too, Tyler. Josh, it was great, man. Great hanging with you. 21 Pilots on FanPass.